Hello there, GISD family. This is your Superintendent, Kelly Moulton. Let me begin today's message by expressing my gratitude for everyone involved in the start of this unprecedented 2020-21 school year. From our leaders, our staff, our parents, our families, and especially our students, we have endured a pandemic, we've endured storms, and all I can say is that you are amazing because we've been able to do this together and move forward. As we laid out the course of this school year, we provided families with the opportunity to receive instruction either on-site or remote. And remember, we called that remote program S.A.I.L. Families that chose S.A.I.L for the first grading period now have the option to return to on-site learning. And I would like to share a little bit of the why and how we are proceeding. First of all, the why. Well, it's obvious. We're honoring the family's request to return to on-site. So that means that we need to address some of the things at school. And the first thing we need to address is the health conditions. We believe that the health conditions are at a good place to send more students back to on-site. As far as our district health, we've employed a coordinator to help us stay current with health issues regarding the pandemic. We meet weekly as a health team to help guide Carla Jeters so that we can make great decisions with our school nurses. And September 21st, when we actually went back to school, we've had 5 positive cases of students, 5 positive cases of staff, but more importantly, we've had more than 100 symptoms cases that we were able to show that they were negative. So we're addressing many of our students and staff, but we are staying healthy as a district. We also are meeting weekly with our Galveston County Health District. We're using our resources in the county to make sure that we're staying consistent with what we're seeing across the county and our pandemic issues, and we have seen a downward trend since spiking in July, and that continues to stay consistent in that downward trend. And then finally, as a state, we're making progress. I'll let you know that as the superintendent of schools, I meet weekly with superintendents from across the state and the Commissioner of Education to make sure that our alignment of educational need and health need are met. We believe also that face-to-face education is the best for our kids. We're seeing that. We know that we want them to have better grades and better attendance, and we think that we can do that when our students are face-to-face. So that's part of the why. But then there's the how. As we introduce our S.A.I.L students back to on-site, that's more students, and our class sizes will grow. But we are watching each and every class to make sure that we are careful to be safe with our distancing. Our district also is committing to adding additional staff to cover any of these needs. That is my recommendation to the board, and we will do what's necessary to move forward safely. But beyond that, it takes all of us. This is accomplished when we keep doing the things that we've done over the last several weeks to stay safe. That means everyone will wear their mask. That's very serious for us. You will wear your mask, and we expect it. Even our visitors have new signs on the doors. They need to wear their masks too. We need to make sure we do our hand sanitation. Are we washing our hands the way we're supposed to? Are we using sanitizers in the halls and in the classrooms? We need to make sure that our social distancing, including using dividers between desks, is maintained. We want to make sure that we're not in hallways with lots of people, that we are keeping our meetings to small numbers, and that we are utilizing outdoor as much as possible. We also have an opportunity to partner with Integrated Viral Protections. This is a unique group who has just invented a device that goes into the classroom that actually eradicates the coronavirus. We've made a special purchase of these machines and are working with the corporation in order to be the first school district in the state, in the nation, that has a classroom size device. And then finally, we are diligent about making sure that any student or staff that presents with an illness, they have symptoms of any kind, that they are being sent home. They are being sent home with directions on how to return, and that may include bringing a doctor's note that says they are not COVID positive, or some alternate note from the doctor saying that they're ready to return to school. I also want to remind everybody that we are updating our Returning to Learning page. You're going to be able to see the different changes that we're making in our protocols. They're just getting more refined, and we're able to communicate with our families better as we know more about the health of our community. We can do this together. I am trusting in you, and I know that you're trusting in GISD to do the best for every single student.